So the main thing that has been coming out is to talk more about our ancestors and how that affects our business, how it actually has us standing on their shoulders. One of the other things I want to say while I was here is we're just in that place where we need to get absolutely grounded. I do mean grounded. So I know I have a grounding and centering meditation out on YouTube. Please go check that out. Get out into nature. It's going to be so important. Like right now I'm in nature and it's wonderful and I'm surrounded by trees. But when I'm saying get out into nature, I mean literally go and lean back on a tree. Put your feet in the earth. It is very important. We're totally grounded. There's so many things going on right now in our society. So many things going on globally that we need to take that opportunity to get grounded, to get centered, to know the pieces, right? There's this whole movement happening on many different fronts. And it is difficult to plug into all of them, right? I'm all about social justice as much as I'm about having a spiritual business. And it becomes very difficult to spread my energy over all parts of the movements. And so what I've decided is I can give money to certain parts where I can't be completely active. And then I can pick and choose where I'm putting my energy and time, because I can let my money do things in the other places. That's the other reason it's so important for us to shift the socioeconomic paradigm. That's why it's so important for you as a business owner or maybe aspiring business owner to make money. Not just enough money to cover your expenses, enough money where you're making direct change with that money. It's people like us who will make all the difference. It's people like us who will shift the socioeconomic paradigm because we will reinvest in our communities, right? It's not like we won't do fun and yummy stuff too, but statistically, like I'm serious about this. I wish I had the statistics with me. Statistically, we are the ones who reinvest. We are the ones who lift others up and help them grow and expand as well. That is a beautiful and sacred duty. But we can't do that if we continue to play small, if we don't play full out, if we don't get our own message out there, if we don't use our own gifts to their highest capacity, right? That's how we play within the system while creating a new system. That's like the bigger message. That's the message that's coming in from the ancestors. That's why we really need to look at some of the things they did when was really scary, right? It was really scary and they didn't want to do it. And it wasn't like an emotional consequence. Well, there were emotional consequences, but there were literal physical consequences that could mean literal death, right? We have a lot of first world fears and problems. I can testify to that myself. I have a fear of visibility, of getting out there, sharing my message because of blowback, family, friends, trolls on the internet. None of that's going to kill me, right? And the people who came before us, who really changed the landscape of what we could do, not only maybe as people of color, but as women, as people who are marginalized in all different aspects, they had to stand up and fight, and they had to get over their fear. And sometimes it's stepping through that fear and saying, I don't care, I'm doing this anyway. And sometimes it's recoding your mind. So I'm going to talk more about recoding our minds over the days and weeks to come. I'm going to talk more about these fears over the days and weeks to come as I bring in that peace from our ancestors. But it's too important at this time for us to sit back and hide. We've got to stand up in whatever way possible. And it doesn't mean, I'm mostly focused on people, obviously, who have a business or who want a business, right? But even if you don't, and even if that's not your aspiration, you're like, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to work for a company and change it from within. That's beautiful too. Our lights need to shine everywhere. That's how we create change. right? That's how we work the system to our benefit, because for so long it's been worked against us. So hopefully this whole message came through and you heard me okay. I'm loving this mic, so I'm hoping it did the job. But I want to bring that to you right now. I hope that it serves you. Love your feedback and what you're thinking that you want to do. Where do you want to put your time and energy? Where do you want to put your money so you can start to create this change from within, so you can start shifting the socioeconomic paradigm? Reach out to me if you're trying to start a business, if you have a business that's not quite going the way that you want, or even if you're in a company and you want to go up in that company, right? That's how we get raises. Asking for a raise or working higher up in the company. Again, this is how we shift the socioeconomic paradigm. We work the system to our advantage and start to change the system from within. All right, my loves, here from the Towski Valley, I love you. I'll be checking back in with you, and have a wonderful day. Peace, joy, love to you.